Hi there, this is in review of November the 27th, and I invite you to view these as paintings like I do. A coarse sieve catches little, but a fine mesh catches more. If you want the subtle, be refined, but be prepared to deal with the coarse. The irony of spiritual living is that you become more sensitive and more subtle. Therefore, you become a little bit intolerant of the coarse things in life. There really actually is not much choice in this. If you want to catch the subtle things in life, then you must become refined yourself. But then, of course, the coarse things will accumulate all the more quickly. A coarse sieve in a rushing stream will, of course, hold back only the large rocks and debris. A fine mesh will catch smaller things, but it will also retain the large. Some people attempt to cope with this by becoming sort of multi-layered. They set up sort of a series of screens from the coarse to the very fine, sort of catching all that life has to offer. This is quite understandable from an ordinary point of view, but from the point of view of the knowledge of nature, this is all a great deal of bother. What do we do if we remain coarse? Then only the coarse come to us. If we become subtle, then we gain the refined, but then we have to deal with the coarse as well. And if we become very multi-layered, then we create complexity that isolates us from the knowledge of nature. The solution lies in floating on the current, uniting with it. That way we no longer seek to hold or to reject. So that was the first part of November the 27th, and this is the second part. Some days you and I go mad. Our bellies get stuffed full. Hearts break, minds snap, and we just can't go on in our old ways. So we change. We pivot, forming a mysterious geometry. Life revolves. You can't go back 1 minute or 1 day or 1 year. In light of this, there is no use in marking time for any one position. Life will continue without you, passing you by, leaving you hopelessly out of step with events. That's why you must engage in life and maintain your pace. Don't look back and don't step back. Each time that you make a decision, move forward. If your last step gained you a certain amount of territory, then make sure that your next step will capitalize upon it. Don't relinquish your position unless you are sure that you have something equal or better in your grasp. But how do we develop timing for this process? Well, it has to be intuitive. On certain days, we come to our limits, and our tolerance for certain situations just ends. And when that happens, change without interference of concepts and guilt, timidity and hesitancy. Those are the points when our entire life pivots and turns us towards a new phase. And actually, it is right that we take advantage of them. We mark our progress not only by the distance that is covered, but also by the lines and angles that are formed. But also by the lines and angles that are formed. See you next time!